I sat there last night, getting ready to open up a bottle of the Transatlantic Creek, a ruby red ale from the New Belgium Brewing Company. I saved that damn thing for when the Broncos finally got defeated in the postseason. I knew it was coming. Some of you rubes didn't know. Some of you rubes and goobers were all in. Like a bunch of sea cucumbers, going with the flow. Nose firmly planted up John Elway's ass. And that smug, arrogant Elway and his cohorts in the media got exactly what they deserved. These arrogant, overconfident Broncos expected to show up and just win a Super Bowl with their pocket passer. And they got stooped. They got fucking devastated. And I laughed my balls off. Because I knew it was coming. If you read PP, you knew it was coming too. Because I am a rock of wisdom. My words are iron and will not be bifurcated and or truncated by a bunch of goobers and rubes who think they know it all through statistics. Take your stats and shove it up your ass. Throw them in the woods. They're worthless. This whole Broncos season just got thrown in the fucking woods. All those accolades. All the overhyping journalists. All the records. Regular season records. Who fucking cares? I care about winning a Super Bowl. And I knew this wasn't gonna work from day one. The chickens came home to roost. Big Daddy Elway, didn't they? In devastating fashion. When are you rubes and goobers gonna learn that PP Dubelinski is always right? Is always on the right side of Broncos history? I told you people this team was a glass cannon, that they'd never win a championship with Peyton Manning. But oh no, all of Broncos Nation, they were going crazy when we acquired Peyton Manning. We got Peyton freaking Manning. And I didn't like it from day fucking one. From day one, I said this ain't gonna translate into a championship. No way, no how. And that you're all gonna be disappointed. And I was right. And I will continue to be right. The Denver Broncos have a very average running game. An average defense. And their only saving grace is a Hall of Famer at quarterback. But what happens when he gets pressure? What happens when he sucks the joint up? There ain't no plan B. Just a bunch of finesse Omaha crap. Take your Omaha crap and shove it up your ass. I don't want to hear Omaha again. What are we paying this guy, 19 million? We could have been a different team right now. Building a team that could win a Super Bowl. Instead of this Omaha crap. What a joke. What a disgrace. And what a disgrace some of you rubes are for buying into this Manning crap. I didn't like it from day fucking one. Last year, I was a detached observer of the Broncos. And I almost felt sorry for some of you rubes who thought you were going to a Super Bowl. One and done in the playoffs. And I sat there laughing my balls off. While some of you were crying in your beers. And holy hell, this year was no different for me. I stayed consistent from day fucking one. This team is a glass cannon. This team is a paper tiger. I don't care that they beat up on the lowly Chargers. Team didn't even belong in the playoffs. And New England, holy hell. That team was running on fumes. For most of this season, a shell of their former selves. But oh no, the Broncos finally beat New England in the playoffs. Oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl now. Yeah, fucking right. I didn't buy it for a second. Unlike you rubes. Unlike you goobers in the media. In the Broncos media. Broncos bloggers. The love fest for Manning was unbelievable. But not on my site. Oh no. I told you people not to buy into this team. And I was right yet again. There should be 200 days. 200 days of P.P. Debelinsky across all Broncos media. Across all Colorado sports stations. 200 days of PP. I deserve 1,000,000 hits. Deserve 1,000,000 hits. For my work. Do you really need another source of Broncos information, huh? Do you really need to look anywhere else than good old PP, huh? You people love me. And you fear me, because you know that I am reality. I tell it like it is. I am reality. And I told you people not to buy in to these Manning-led Broncos from day fucking one. We're being led by a cult. Do you like that, huh? He's gonna retire a Colt, don't you know that, huh? What a disgrace. I heard he's been questioning his teammates left and right, quizzing them on upcoming opponents. Got players saying he's annoying. Well, you're damn right he is. And I'm sick of him. You know what I'd say if he questioned me, huh? I'd ask him, why is he so damn horrible in the playoffs? Why is his playoff record 11 and fucking 12? Unbelievable. This team could have been a different team. We're paying this guy 19 million. paying out the ass for this Omaha shit. Gonna use that money to manufacture a strong running game, a strong defense. But nah, we've got Peyton freaking Manning. It's a passing league. Pocket passes rule the day. You gotta be fucking shitting me. God Elway should have known. He should have known just having a great quarterback don't mean doodly squat. When you get to the Super Bowl, you need a defense and a running game. And they don't have it. You see those Seahawks, huh? They've got playmakers on defense. Broncos are about 4 All-Pros short of a good defense. But no, this is our Super Bowl team. You gotta be shitting me. I started off watching last night's game, laughing my balls off. Then I actually started to feel sorry for some of you rubes out there. Some of you rubes calling me names, saying that I'm all wet. My countenance will not be bifurcated and or truncated. I am a dark ninja of the depths. And I'm always right, ain't I? It's time for some of you rubes, some of you sea cucumbers, to realize that I'm always right. And I demand respect. I should have 1,000,000 hits. Before that game, I told you people, you'd remember why you fear the night. And holy hell, did the chickens come home to roost, didn't they? I want him to trade Peyton Manning. I want him traded. What are we gonna do? Go back next year with the same formulas, huh? Lose by 50 next year? What a crock. I want Peyton Manning traded. We could get a slew of draft picks for him. Turn this team into a play-action pass running juggernaut that plays defense. But now, we're gonna pay out the ass for Peyton freaking Manning, who is a Colt, and will retire a Colt. And excuse me for not liking it since day fucking one. There ought to be 200 days of P.P. Dubilinsky. 200 days on every channel. On every sports channel in Colorado. Every blog you flip to, you see me telling it like it is. Giving it to you straight. You got that Mike Kliss out in Denver. Hoorah on the Broncos. Gonna place Peyton Manning as second to Joe Montana all time. As one of the greatest quarterbacks. Far ahead of John Elway. You gotta be shitting me. You think Peyton Manning would have brought those first 3 80s Broncos teams to the Super Bowl, huh? I say he wouldn't have led even one of those teams. It's about as mobile as Kyle Orton. You pressure him, he turns into a Keystone Cop out there. One of the Three Stooges. Unbelievable. But nah. We're just gonna finesse our way to a Super Bowl. This team needs a strong running game. A strong defense. And they ain't gonna build it in 1 year. I'm sorry to tell yous. They need to adapt on offense. Even though I want Peyton Manning traded, they won't do it. Out of pride, Big Daddy Elway opening up his pocketbook, gonna try and buy a Super Bowl with Peyton freaking Manning. Screw the defense, screw the running game. Go out and get a bunch of also-rans on the defense. We need playmakers. That Manning's tying up a whole bunch of money, and I don't like it one bit. I got a line for some of you rubes. Some of you goobers who bought in to these Broncos. When somebody asks you what happened in the Super Bowl, you tell them we should have kept Timmy Tebow. That's right. And people say, oh, that's crazy. And no, it ain't. This team could be a different team right now. A team that can run the football and play defense. We could have Brock Osweiler as quarterback, who doesn't look half bad. Much rather him, a homegrown Bronco, than some Colt, and some playoff time underachieving Colt, and Peyton Manning. And even when he did win the Super Bowl with the Colts, he was facing a depleted Chicago Bear team. They were depleted and half a team, just like the Patriots were 2 weeks ago. Didn't impress me one bit. Unbelievable, all these analysts talking up the Broncos, how great they are. This greatest of all time offense didn't hang up 30 points on either the lowly Chargers or New England at home. That should tell you something right there. The only way these Broncos got to the Super Bowl was by default, by the terrible state of the AFC as a whole. And I actually want to apologize to some of you. Actually, all of you football fans, I want to apologize. I told you the Broncos would probably get knocked off in the playoffs. I didn't see how terrible the AFC was. How depleted and devastated. Pathetic. I knew a team like San Francisco or Seattle would decimate the Broncos. Either one would have decimated this team. And I took all kinds of insults and bombs, and you people should be ashamed of yourselves. I am P.P. Dumolinski, and I do not suffer miscreants or goobers. Unbelievable how many sea cucumbers just going with the flow on Broncos blogs, in the Broncos media. You're all worthless. You even need another source of Broncos information, huh? PP could have told it to you straight from day fucking one. I could have told it to you straight from day one. You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I demand respect. I told you not to buy into these Manning-led Broncos. And the same goes for next year.